gonna do it. Get what I want, 'cause I'm raw and gifted. Karma's gonna pay. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Haven't had no place to go. Karma's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Still for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Karma's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. Karma's gonna pay me.
Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give her a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun dun dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him? I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, them treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad. to do the same thing. Success don't suck. What sucks is wondering. 730 days and 30.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll be way backed up to start as he only gets back to the 5-yard line. On play action, here's McCarthy. Left side, that's Johnson. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 5. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
19, Tiger. Go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a 1st down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
70 Lions. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Baltimore.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Rolling right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. Take. 70, Mustang 19.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready.
They're going to go play action with Howard. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Finding space inside the 40. And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not going to like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Howard. Metcalf reels it in on the right side.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point from Party is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Woo. Now an opening has the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19 tight. Let's go. 19 track Warriors 70.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's going to let this one go deep. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 14, Ravens nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Oh, yeah. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19. Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Motion, motion, motion. Reset, reset, reset.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle's made at about the 43-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
70 Lions.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second TD catch of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action, it's Howard. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Look at play action here with McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Got it. Ready?
Second and 10.
Curve 19. Curve 19. Go. 19. Top Warriors 70. 79. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's McCarthy. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Ravens 14.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Howard. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
37-yard line.
Austin brought in motion. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. On this first down, it's Johnson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Ravens 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 6.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Howard. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
24 yards.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Johnson. And he will score again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Steelers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 1979 Bronco. Ready?
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another 1st down.
Ready up. Bronco 80. Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
They will run it over center with Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come on, set. Viking 18. Warrior 70.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the return, it's Austin. Here comes a return from the end zone. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Let's go.
Howard to throw here on 1st down. This one complete to Washington. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, it's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time. When you're around the ball on defense, good things are going to happen. And this is a great example. He's not able to secure the interception, but the next best thing is he gets his hand on the ball, and it falls harmlessly incomplete.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Trap 60! Trap 60! Come back team! Come back team! 79 Broncos! Steady up!
McCarthy to the air on second down. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 35, Ravens 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Set! 72! Check, check! Fresno! Fresno! Fresno!
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
A gain of 9.
Second and 1 now from the 21.
Ready, ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Cross in, cross in, cross in! Ready?
A run here with Hall. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's first and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll look underneath for Hall. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Panther 60, Panther 60! Alert 3!
Third down, here's Hall, and he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive, and I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Steelers has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Whoa, and the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's Austin to return. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. As the clock to stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Have the 60, have the 60.
Austin brought in motion. Throwing again. Howard. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
That's Washington, the man in motion. And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Liking 18. Go.
Another run here with Johnson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd down, 3 to go. Metcalf, the motion man. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
On the return, it's Mitchell.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Is taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
At the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 70 Lions. Check go.
Little play action here with McCarthy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
South Street. 70, half the 60, half the hurt.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Come on. Rig alert, rig alert. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang, chap 60, chap 60. Let's go.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. A pass taken in by Johnson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. A gain of 14.
Here we go.
And the Steelers.
They're going to go play action with Howard. That's complete. It's Metcalf. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Howard to throw again. Metcalf with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second level.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Throwing right, it's taken in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back.
And he's in! Touchdown, Baltimore. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Play action now. It's McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running backs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
70 Timberwolf.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And open downfield. It's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Back at 60. Ready? Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Flush to his right. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
26-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
First down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Second and goal.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Bronco. 19 tight. 19 tight. Play.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. This is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Bison, 60 Bison. Get up.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here we go. One final play. Moving outside the pocket. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. So this was a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.